everyone, welcome to Sparkle Shell Press Storytime. I'm Brittany Sullivan. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, I have a book for you that I would love to read. This is Little Coral's Sparkle Shell, a story of trusting God's way. We're going to follow a little seahorse named Coral through the journey of trusting God in the entire path of getting resolution to their problem. I focus on books that are KJV Bible based along with adventure books for children. So I hope you enjoy. Let's dive in. Little Coral's Sparkle Shell, a story of trusting God's way. Little Coral the seahorse lived in a bright, beautiful home, the anemone grove, where soft light filtered down from above. His tail shimmered with the colors of a gentle rainbow, making him a precious jewel in the great ocean. He loved his home where the currents swayed and playful clownfish darted through the day. Everywhere he looked, he saw the great wonders that God had made, from the tiniest pebble to the deepest part of the sea. Of all his treasures, one tiny shell with a rainbow sheen was his favorite. He called it his sparkle shell, a precious gift from the deep that he lovingly kept. It glowed with a soft inner light, a constant reminder of God's tender care for him. One quiet afternoon, as Coral was admiring the gentle glow of his shell, a sudden strong current swept through the grove. It was unexpected and powerful, and in a brief moment it snatched his shell from the swaying reef. The shell tumbled and spun, darting out of sight, far from the peaceful grove and Coral's warm heart. His spirit sank and his heart felt heavy. His beloved shell was gone, carried away into the wide sandy shallows, a place Coral had never dared to go. A great fear seized him, for the shallows were deep, and he knew his sparkle shell was truly lost. With a heavy heart, Coral left his safe haven. He knew he had to go, even though fear held him tight, to find his lost treasure. He swam with all his might, though his tiny tail tired and the water felt darker than he liked. Coral swam close, his voice trembling with sorrow. "Oh, Barnaby," he cried, "my sparkle shell is lost. I have to find it, but a great fear has come over me. The shallows are so vast, and I don't know where to go." Barnaby listened, his ancient head bowed low, then spoke in a voice that was gentle and slow. "Do not be afraid, little Coral, for the Lord is with you. Give your worries to him, and he will sustain you." Barnaby paused, then gently said, "For it is written in the sacred word, 'Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding.'" "Your path may be unclear," Barnaby continued with a knowing glance, "and it might feel like a confusing dance. But his light will guide you and chase away all of your fear. Look for the gentle way, the quiet sign, for his wisdom always shines." Coral held Barnaby's word deep in his soul. He swam on with a new-found courage. Through deep seaweed forests and silent rock passages he explored, trusting the promise the Lord would keep. Every time a new fear tried to creep into his heart, he whispered, "Trust in the Lord." He thought of Barnaby's wisdom and felt a quiet peace, a guiding hand. "I will not be dismayed," he whispered softly, "for my God is with me wherever I go." After much searching, following his quiet guidance and prayer, a faint familiar shimmer lit up the dark water. And there it was, his precious sparkle shell, nestled among the deep sea grass. It lay hidden beneath a humbled stone, waiting for Coral. It was just out of his reach, but Coral remembered Barnaby's words about perseverance and faith. With patience and trust, he pushed and nudged the stone with his tiny snout and tail. He strained with all his might until the pebble moved and his shell came into the light. With his sparkle shell safe in his hold, Coral turned back, his heart light and free. He swam swiftly, as happy as could be, back to the anemone grove. He found old Barnaby serene and calm, and thanked him with a grateful heart. "You have shown me the Lord's hand guiding me," Coral declared, filled with pure joy. "Your words were a light in the dark of the deep, a promise from God his children to keep. When I trusted, my fears disappeared, and his still small voice guided my heart." From that day on, Coral knew in his soul that trusting in God would make him whole. Even when new challenges arose, he would lift up his heart and look to the skies, remembering Barnaby's truth: "The Lord holds us all in his mighty hand." Little Coral continued his life knowing God's love would conquer all strife. The end. The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Psalms 27:1. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for updates on future book readings. Thank you and God bless. To purchase your own copy, please visit one of the websites below, Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble. Thank you all. See you next time.